welcome along to another video and another paper trail. This time it starts with a Galnet news article. You can find this in the game and have it read out, but to give you the gist, the ACT, the Affiliated Counter-Terrorism Unit, is continuing with its efforts to try and find this Omega Grid communication system that the NMLA were using. And they've made some more progress, even though there are people in the Senate of the Empire trying to block it, because we think they're basically worried that some of their own people have been helping out the NMLA and even gave them this secret communication technology as well. And so some senators are trying to block the Empire being investigated for possible high-level collaborators within the Senate and within the higher echelons of the Empire itself, and others, particularly Aisling Targaryen, mother of Prismatics, is saying that the investigation should go ahead. And so they picked up a message, a beacon, in the HIP 290 system, and we're going to go there in a minute. They've got a partial cipher, which, if you look down, you will see that there are letters missing. So there are two tasks. One, go to the HIP 290 system, find the Imperial beacon, and get the message from it. And two, complete the cipher so that we know how to decipher the message once we've found it. I'm in the HIP 290 system and I scanned the nav beacon. I've filtered to points of interest, and this is what we want. The Imperial beacon, it is 32,000 light seconds out, so it's a fair trek. Gonna take you a good 7 or 8 minutes maybe to travel there. Oh, I've got Super Cruise Assist on. I'm not pointing directly at it until I get within about 1500 light seconds, and then I'll lift up and let it take over. But until then, I want to head towards it at full speed, otherwise Super Cruise Assist will take forever to get there. Alright, anybody who's been following my videos should be used to these by now. Listening posts. And this one looking pretty much like every listening post you've ever seen. And yeah, nothing to lock on to, but a message has come up in the panels, so Omega Grid 1. There it is. A garbled message which we have a partial cipher for. So the next step is to complete the cipher, apply it to this message, and see what it says. This is the incomplete cipher from the Galnet message, and we need to work out the missing letters and what they have been transposed to. And how you do that is like this. You take each pair of letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, and they correspond to a different pair of letters which start with UV and go forward. So AB is UV, CD is WX, EF is YZ, GH is AB. Then reverse the two letters in each pair that you end up with. So instead of A decoding to U, it will decode to V, and then B will decode to U, C to X, D to W. And when you go all the way down and work it all through, This is the completed cipher with the additions in yellow. And so with the completed cipher, we can now apply it to that garbled message, and when we translate it, it says, "This is Torquatus. Abandon work on establishing a new NMLA figurehead. No existing candidates have sufficient support to replace Theta 7. His martyrdom was expected, but has unfortunately happened ahead of schedule. For now, concentrate on avoiding detection. There will be other chances to remove the remaining devals." A few players have tried looking up Torquatus, and if you do that, Wikipedia will tell you that it's a masculine form of a Latin word meaning adorned with a neck chain or collar. There are a few senators and other officials of ancient Rome who went by the name, so at present there's nothing significant to read into that, except perhaps to note the irony of the role names in the NMLA. It seems unlikely that Torquatus is anybody's real name, so it is ironic that people wanting to break away from an empire give themselves names from one of the longest lasting empires in history, ancient Rome. Some structures are stuck in the human consciousness no matter how much they may pretend to be liberated from them, it seems. And Rome itself started as a democracy but rapidly became a corrupt dictatorship. So even if the NMLA plan to keep to the original democratic ideals, can they keep it like that? Or would they also sink into corruption, bribery and patronage? It wouldn't be the first time revolutionaries became the new government and then simply became the new dictators, instead of providing the democracy they promised. Or as Who once put it, here comes the new boss, same as the old boss. So obviously lots of speculation on what all of this might mean. Are the NMLA alive and able to organise attacks in some form? Have they taken a severe knockback? Would it be possible to put paid to them for at least the foreseeable future? Because there's always this thing that you can never truly kill an idea. You can kill the followers of an idea, but that idea always has the potential to come back in somebody new. But these messages and instructions that ACT will be giving us, anyone who's picked up this first message will be receiving further instructions over the next few days, according to the Galnet article. So I've got here, hopefully in time, to pick that up, and will at some point tomorrow presumably receive the next set of instructions from ACT and see where they lead. The end of the NMLA, forcing them to regroup, or could we be looking forward to more attacks? Scandal in the empire, as various senators and other high-ranking officials are exposed for their part in helping the NMLA. It's all to come, and we'll have to see where it leads, as we always do. But stay tuned, because I think the development of this story is going to be fairly rapid.